Do you think the Dodgers are going to done tonight,
Yes.
Yeah.
Full confidence in the Dodgers. They're going to win it all. And if they don't win it tonight, they just want to win it home, right? When they go back. So, let's go.
A lot of new pieces this season. Just what's been the process of bringing everyone together from the returners to the transfers to freshmen?
Yeah, a lot of different moving pieces. We're a really, really talented team, and now it's just figuring out how to put all of them together. But we've been doing it so far. There's, of course, been ups and downs, but we've been very, creative in the way that we're doing things, and it's a lot of moving pieces, but we're doing good.
You had a lot of fun battles against Oregon State last year. What's it like to have Tamia around?
Yeah, super happy to have Tamia on the team. She's a weapon out there. Her shot's amazing. So I'm just really glad I don't have to guard her anymore on the team.
Don't have to come off arc screens.
Are you guys doing anything?
Oh, yeah.
You had a big summer playing with the Mexican national. Just kind of what was that experience like, and what kind of things can you take away from that?
Playing for the Mexican national team was such an honor, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity. Just to play more basketball games in the summer was just a lot of fun. You don't play for a while, so just getting out there and playing basketball, doing what I love, was super fun, and just getting that experience against great players from other countries, and getting coaching from Coach Lindsay and all the staff over there was great.
Heading into the Big Ten Conference, are you preparing any differently this year? Are there any different points of emphasis? Obviously, it's a tough physical conference.
Not really. I mean, we haven't really done much or thought much about it because right now we're in preseason, so we're thinking about the next game ahead. But I don't think a lot will change just because at the end of the day, it's all just basketball and executing the scouting report.
Gabriella, there are 2 top 5 teams here in Los Angeles. With the surges that women's basketball has had over the past year, what's your take on just the state of the program and just the state of the women's basketball?
Yeah, I'm super excited for all the women's basketball teams this year. I'm really excited to watch, obviously play, but I think it's really great that the other school across town is really good too. So it just creates more competitive spirit, especially with the fans. Obviously, for us, we take it really personal, but for the fans, there's been years where they've been much better. Not even say that. They've been better than us. We beat them, whatever. And so now that it's going to be really competitive, and we're going into the Big Ten, making a statement already, will be really exciting.
And they're coming off career highs in points, rebounds, and assists. How do you keep the ball rolling going into the season?
Yeah, I mean, I just take it day by day, honestly. There's always highs and lows, and I'm trying to see what my role is on this team, and every day that sort of changes, because one day Gabs can have 20 points, the next day Kiki will, the next day I will, so it just always constantly moves, and I'll literally do anything just to win and just to make my teammates better and myself better.
Charisma brought so much to this team in terms of just like grit and toughness. Are you seeing like one particular player kind of fill that role, or is it a collective effort? I mean, today seemed pretty tough. London was crashing into chairs, everything. So it looked tough out there, at least.
Yeah, I mean, Charisma, Cam, Izzy, they're all very special and unique players. I don't think anybody can exactly replicate them. But we've had really good transfers and freshmen come in that there's like the void that we had to fill, and they've been doing a great job on that.
When you all consider who Coach Close is, how is this team fashioned in her identity, and what's her coaching philosophy?
Yeah, I think her culture that she implements into us is just being uncommon women, and equipping us for life outside of the basketball court. And I think that's really important because the ball is going to stop bouncing one day, and just giving us the tools to succeed outside of basketball is really important.
You had a pretty ridiculous start to the season. You guys had to play your first game in Paris. So what do you think that's going to be like?
I'm excited to actually walk around Paris and do all the fun little things, but also focus on the basketball part. I think I'll be playing in a different gym this time, so I'm excited to just see the different gyms. And it's also different because it's not FIBA anymore, so the different rules, different refs. But I think it's going to be super exciting, and just bringing our basketball from here over there, and for them to experience a little bit of us.
Yeah, I'm super excited to play in Paris. That will be my first time over there, so just super
Angela's
excited. Yeah, just I went for the Olympics. But yeah, just super excited. I think just to start the year off against a great team like Louisville would be super fun.
How was your Olympic experience, by the way?
Unique, to say the very least. We started off in Lille, France, where we had to qualify for quarterfinals in Paris, but it was honestly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Like, I will never get those memories back, but they'll always stay in my head, and I'm really, really happy that I shared it with the people that I did.
Yeah. Has it changed you as a player at all? Like, are you seeing things differently skill-wise or, like, personally?
Yeah, I think always playing with my national team, it's, like, very eye-opening because I'm playing with older, more experienced women, and it's also just a very, very different style of play. My coach over there as well, I have 2 female coaches that are both really, really strong women, but they're very different also and very unique. So it's a different coaching style, different types of play, all those different moving pieces. So I think coming from Serbia to here, I bring more to the table, and I'm able to adjust to both.
How did your Olympic experience change you as a person?
I think it's like a lot of maturity. You guys never know what happens behind closed doors and like the conversations that we have as a team and stuff. So those conversations that we've had, I think they've changed me as a person in the maturity aspect because, again, I'm playing with older women, so it's like they've played this for years and they've experienced God knows what. So at the end of the day, there's things that are more important than basketball, and I think that's what I'm slowly starting to learn. But this is a big part of my identity. Yeah.
And this is your second time in the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
So what was the biggest difference this time?
Probably COVID, just the fact that like in Tokyo everything was sort of like closed off and like you always had to wear the mask and like even eating was like these guards. Paris was a lot more open. I would say the people that I saw also different, and no fans, that's the biggest thing. We did not have fans and spectators in Tokyo, but I loved Tokyo. It was a great experience.
Gabriella, last time we saw you in the UCLA jersey, Sweet 16, what do you remember about that game?
I remember how I felt after the game. So I think that just going into the season and remembering that how you felt and how you don't want to feel that again, losing like that, is just really important. And when you come into practice every day, just trying to get better so you can be prepared for March. But also on the flip side, it was just really fun. I love playing in March Madness. The energy's great. The fans were great.
I was going to say last time we saw you in the UCLA jersey was with softball. Do you feel like that has brought you?
32!
Yeah, super thankful for that opportunity that I got to play. And yeah, they're just similar values that we have, different coaches at the end of the day, and I love being a part of the team, especially here at UCLA.
What do you like about being part of the team?
Built-in best friends. We're all working for a collective goal that we want to achieve, and we just have so much fun.
It looked like Alina, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Alina had a lot of responsibility out there today, so how have you seen her as a freshman kind of step into some extra responsibilities?
She's been great, honestly. She has some swag to her, you guys will see. I know probably not a lot of people in the States know about Alina, which I kind of love because they're going to be like, okay, she's a baller. She's obviously learning a lot, and we're just trying to support her through it.
Yeah.
When you see London dive in for balls this early in the season, in practice, before you guys go to Paris, what type of tone is that set? What does that mean to you all?
Yeah, I mean, London's just a dog, and I think that she brings this personality to us that we really, really need. Like, when I see her dive into the bleachers, that makes me want to do the same thing. Like, I know she's willing to sacrifice herself just to get a loose ball. Like, in reality, that doesn't seem like a lot, but like in that moment, it's like the biggest thing for us because every possession matters, and she knows that.
In terms of the chemistry between you and Lauren on the court, obviously she's kind of more of a low post traditional center. You can space the floor, shoot from outside. Just kind of how have you seen that chemistry between the two of you just continue to evolve?
Yeah, I think it was definitely an adjustment. I think coming back here because my national team, we don't have someone who's 6'7" over there, but having Lauren on this team is a blessing. I'd rather have her on my team than play against her. But over the past year, I think we've learned how to not only play with each other, but like both grow in our own role and then learn from each other and what we can do to make each other better. There are days where we have to guard each other, and that's always a fun experience for me. I love guarding her because it's always like a good challenge. But she's an amazing player, and I'm really happy that she's on this team.
In terms of transition,
think you guys have 7 newcomers and 6 from last year, so majority of people are new. How's that been, like, not only on the court, but off the court as well?
Yeah, we have so many newcomers, and it's great. Just so much more friends. But just the freshmen have been great, just learning everything. I know it can be hard, but they play really hard. Super excited for them, and obviously the transfers, amazing players, and just to have that additional experience for them to be on our team will be really amazing.
Brianna, knowing what it takes to, excuse me, the success that you all had last year, knowing what it takes with all these newcomers, what do you have to do to get everybody on the same page?
Yeah, I think just really set the tone, and it starts in practice and, you know, in the film room, in the weight room of how we do things here. And it's really difficult playing 2 years, you know, making to the Sweet 16. Haven't been farther than that, so I hope this year we can change that. And obviously having more experience is going to be very helpful along with our team. We're a majority upperclassmen, so just all of us leading the freshmen, leading everyone to that will be really important.
Anything else? All right.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you. Go Dodgers.